the smile. Once again, it's another Friday, and I am going to start streaming live on this day on YouTube and Facebook. I hope. I don't know. I'm still trying to get the hang of all this stuff. However, I just want to go ahead and get this out the way because I know it's time for some of y'all to celebrate and do what you got to do. But it is Fuckery Friday. And today I entitled this show Two Songs of Racist and Some Coons. Now what I am referring to would be my sister Jill Scott, who gave that moving rendition of the national anthem that people had a stroke about. Then we got Aldean with his little song. And then we have all the coons. And yes, I said it. Coons that are supporting him or talking about my sister Jill Scott. So, hopefully everyone has seen or heard both songs. And so this is my take on it. Y'all know I'm going to keep it 150. Now, my sister Jill Scott, it was moving. She is a great vocalist. I love her. And her rendition really brought it home for black folks in terms of this country and this history. Did she lie? No. Everything she said, every new wording she used was absolutely true. Okay? So, all of the coons out there that are so upset that how could an American take the words of the national anthem and do what she did. Now, I'm not going to play either one of them for you. I want you to go listen and come up with your own opinion, but I'm just giving you mine right now. Most of you all by now have heard them both. However, any coon that could sit up there and talk about the national anthem when the national anthem itself is racist as hell, if you go down a few verses, people, know your history, read a book, then the national anthem is already out here, already been racist for how long? Okay, but you are going to, in your black self, have the nerve to sit up here and talk about a sister that's telling the truth. But then, Mr. Aldean with his racist country ass song. Now, you know, I don't listen to country. It makes me think of Klan meetings. I have not. There is one song by Shania Twain I like. But anyway, I don't do country. Okay? And even though we created it, and you know, white folks can't think of nothing original. They always got to take everything from us. You know, I always call country white folks blues. But anyway, you know, singing about your truck and, you know, I have no interest. But y'all know damn well that song is racist as hell. It is. And I don't give a damn, really, because I don't listen to country no way. If black folks boycotted country, they wouldn't be in trouble. Okay? So I think we have bigger fish to fry, honestly. And these white folks are just letting you know what they really think. And they always have. Since when haven't they? And I read a few articles, Columbia, Tennessee, where the damn video for the song was shot, was back in the 20s, was the home of a lynching of a young brother, and in the 40s was the home of a race riot. So what else is new, people? I could give less than a damn. My thing is, though, what kills me about Jason's pie face ass is the fact of the matter. You talking all that shit, and it ain't gonna happen in a small town in the man. That's just white folks just trying, all these sundown towns and everything else black people have been subjected to forever. Ain't nothing new. But bring that ass to where we at. See, what kills me about all these race riot and it's gonna go down and yada yada woo woo. Y'all know where we at? You got come get it. Come get it. Because we're living where white people have decided for us to live because you run government and everything else. So everybody is living where somebody wanted them to live, be it trailer trash, be it anybody. So your little sundown town, little small town having ass, like I said, bring all y'all hillbilly ass, shit stomping asses to the hood. You know where we at. Come on. Come on. That's all I got to say. Bring it. And any black person that can't see the forest for the damn trees, what are you taking up for these people for? They will lynch your black ass if you go at the wrong time and stay too late. So, anybody taking up for, oh, well, I don't see where it's racist, yeah. Oh, if it's a small town, that's right. Yeah. Well, obviously you didn't see the video, which I hear that they're going to re-edit, I guess, and take out the Black Lives Matter. Everybody knows what the hell they was talking about. And my whole thing, if y'all so tough, where you at? I'm just so sick of everybody's bullshit till I could scream. Okay? Sister Jill told the truth when she was singing. And ain't everybody can get all up in arms if they want to, but the shit has happened to us. Okay? Throughout history. This country song, okay? You talking shit, but you ain't gonna do nothing. That's what kills me about I feel like black folks, let them go. Let them have it. Let them have it, because ain't nobody black listening to that bullshit. I don't care. Because my whole thing is, why should we give a damn about a bunch of racist ass folks that's been racist, gonna be racist to the end, in the small town, in the large cities, in corporate America, everywhere. They're everywhere. So for all of black folks to act like, oh, well, that's just a certain type of person, and are you really kidding me? Is what I would really like to know. You've got to be kidding me. I don't care. And then the other coons I want to talk about that's not taking up for this fool were the ones that gonna turn the shit around on black folks and say, oh, well, y'all don't get that upset when we do something to ourselves, and y'all don't, if they ain't sounding like fucking Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks, I don't know what. First of all, why is it anytime that we talk about racism or bring it up, because we're not talking about what's happening in the black community or to the damn black community, then something's wrong with us. See, that's just a fucking victim ass mentality. You always blaming the victim. Of course black people talk about the implications of rap music. Of course black people have talked about what's going on and marched and did whatever in the city against gangs. Of course we've done everything. We're just expected to do every fucking thing, I guess, no matter what. You're supposed to come out, talk about whatever. I'm like, y'all always quiet. The only time you say something is when it's against white folks. This Negro or need to grow or coon that I saw saying that bullshit, I would like to know, what has he done lately? What have you done to combat anything in the black community? It's easy to sit back and be Uncle Ruckus. Okay, it's always a black group, black organization, black something that's trying to combat some of the issues and pathologies of our own community. But it's funny, everybody talks about our pathologies. They never talk about pathologies in the Asian community. Ooh, they have some. White people with your serial killing asses and your history. Oh, do they have no. No, well, those were just some misguided young white men. Yeah, but they're the majority. They're all of the damn mass shooters and serial killers for the most part too. Oh, but let's not talk about that. Let's not, if there aren't any white people talking out against it, then, obviously it's not that bad. But black people, if we don't speak out and do everything about every fucking thing going on in our community, then there must be something wrong with us, Uncle Ruckus. And the very same Negroes that's sitting up here talking about the shit ain't never busted a grape with a sledgehammer in their own community. So if you that worried about gang violence, let's go to where it started. Let's see what is going on. Let's talk about I'm in LA. When the Olympics came here, you didn't hear about shit. They shut everybody down to make sure there weren't any international incidents. So any gangbanger, anybody with a handkerchief on their head was locked the fuck up till it was over. I wonder, does that mean, wow, you could clean up the black community if you wanted to? Wow. Anybody talking about that shit? No. Okay. Anybody talking about, any other thing, institutionalized, systemic, racist practices of this country? And there's been so many against us and still are against us that will trip every time it wants to get so white people can get what they want. All the way to recently affirmative action, right? In terms of allowing us into schools. Getting into the school and getting out of the school is two different damn things. Okay? And ain't nobody talking about the dumbass legacies. White people. Why is it you get pissed off if you think I got in and you didn't? But if it was all white people getting in, then what would you do? Would you have a problem with some of the other white people that got in? Some senator's son or daughter or whatever, or a movie star that wants to pay $500,000 for their kid to get in. You ever talk about them? No, you don't. So like I said, I get so tired of the fuckery all the way around till I only keep myself sane coming on here giving my take on some of this bullshit. That's how, I can keep my sanity. Okay. Oh my God. See, this it's just so sick. White folks still are so fucking racist. And the first person, black coon, is going to jump up and, all white people aren't racist. Well, I'm like Muhammad Ali. He used to say, when 1,000 rattlesnakes chasing me down the street, do I have time to stop and figure out which one won't bite me? Which one won't do something? No. Am I saying, but I do believe all white people are racist. Because there is no way that you can live in this country that has taught black people to hate themselves and you not be tainted in some way, shape, or form by a racist system. Now, some of y'all know better. Now that I will say, there are white people that recognize what system they're in. They recognize what injustice is and what racism is and what systemic racism is. And they try to fight it in themselves and they try to make a difference. That does happen. But that still doesn't mean that they weren't tainted and they weren't affected by race in some way, shape, or form. Because if you talk to a white person long enough, you will find where their racism is. And either they admit it and try to change it and accept it, or they don't. And most of them don't. So like I've said a million times, where are all these good white folks? Where is all the good justice seeking, fair white people that are fighting the power and fighting the system? Well, if they've been fighting since we were so-called let go out of slavery, so-called slavery ended, which it hasn't. But anyway, where they at? If they've been fighting 100-something, 200-something years in their righteousness, then why is shit still this racist that we can't even agree on a fucking song? Tell me. So does it make sense? No, it does not. The shit is illogical because racism is illogical. But it's okay because time is running out, people. It's running out. So the Bible that you put on us, that you live by, good white people, says the first shall be last, the last shall be first, and it's going to be fire next time. Woo! And it's hot as well. You see me with my little top on. It's hot as a some of my bitch, as Bernie Mac would say. Fire coming. And should I also talk about who is more hurt by the sun, you or me? I got some natural melanin that's gonna make me darker and help protect me. What you got? It ain't that much damn sunscreen on the planet. So all I'm saying is you live by the sword, you're gonna die by it, and what goes around comes around. So yes, white people are getting scared because their time is running out. They know it's running out, and that's why Donald Trump is about to be reelected. If you don't mind, now we got black men that have been in jail 50 damn years on a trumped up charge, innocent as hell. But this man can do any damn thing he pleases, and it's taking them fucking forever to bring any charges or to do anything. See, white people, does that make any sense to you? You got the best lawyers, the best everything, You mean to tell me it's taking multiple years for you to bring any kind of charges? And this man still, and in your infinite wisdom, this fool can still run for office with all the charges. Because there's nothing in there that says he can't. But let me spit on the sidewalk, my ass is locked up. See, that's the hypocrisy of all this bullshit. And that's why I'm calling it how I see it. And you can think what you want. Call me what you want. Don't call me late for dinner. Do you. But like I said, time. My mother always said, keep living. Time is going to balance all this shit out. The earth is going to balance itself if it has to get rid of us. Trust and believe you me. Which is what it's basically doing at this time, regardless of the fact that we didn't. The human race has fucked up everything. So everything balances itself out. I believe in my aunt. I believe in balance. So you don't know what that is? MAAT. Go look it up. My brilliant people have those principles that we live by. So that's all I gotta say this fuckery Friday. Ooh, if I can get it out. And I just want y'all to think about what I just said. You know, you're going to have the yeehaws and the whoever's having a heart attack and how in the hell can you do. See, that's what country music sound like to me. You know, but keep living in your fantasy world. Because like I said, you better stay your ass in a small town. Because if you bring it anywhere else, you're going to be dealt with. Period. And them old days, old Scooter and Cooter and all of y'all, bring that ass to Compton. Which we already got Blue Klux Klan, but that's another story. But anyway, like I said, take a listen to both of those songs, see what you think, come up with your opinion. Let me know, send me a note, holla at a sister, and I will see you guys next time.